Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. I'm kind of a germ freak, my wife would call me. Um, well, I grew up, my dad, telling me to wash my hands, all the time after using the restroom, before you come to the dinner table, whatever. So I grew up in that environment anyway, of just being clean. So anyway, these days there's all kinds of sicknesses. There's the flu, there's stomach viruses and stuff people have, and not everybody is, they don't have the habit of washing their hands after using the restroom, and it's just, it can be pretty disgusting out there. People not washing their hands and opening up a door to a bathroom. You go in there and you wash your hands, but yet you use the handle to get out. You've got their germs on your hands. So it's, so my dad taught me to carry a handkerchief with me at all times. Because I was, when I was a little kid, I was always, Jerry, do you have a handkerchief? No. Here, start carrying a handkerchief with you. Okay. So he'd give me his, or give me a Kleenex or something, so I started carrying a handkerchief. I carry it's like a bandana now. It's a bigger, type handkerchief. But I carry one of those all the time with me. I found that it's come in handy many, many, many times. If you're in a bathroom and they don't have no paper towels, and they have the handle, you can't push to get out. You gotta pull a handle. I would just grab my handkerchief, wrap it around the handle, open it up to get out. Otherwise, if I washed my hands and I'd dry my hands off with a paper towel, I'd use that same paper towel, use it to open up the door. A lot of times they'll just have a dryer. They won't have paper towels. They just have the hand dryer, saving paper towels, saving the environment, saving trees. So you get your hands dry, but yet you have to grab the handle to get out, right? So I'm like, could go back and get some toilet paper or something and wrap it around it, but I just grab my handkerchief out and just open it up that way. And then when I get home, I change it out, throw that in the dirty clothes. But so yeah, I learned to carry a handkerchief with me at all times. So right now, I work at a college. It's all ages, and right now the flu season is going on. So it's, it's important to definitely be clean, sterilize things, Lysol the doorknobs, whatever, but if you're in the bathroom using the restroom, wash your hands, it's good for yourself, plus it's considerate for other people too. But okay, so me being an avid hand washer, and it disgusts me to kind of see or hear people not wash their hands. So here I am. I'm in a stall, right? Okay. I hear somebody come in. Okay, they're going to the urinal. I kind of stay quiet. Okay, they flush the toilet. I'm listening. We have one of those automatic sensor soap dispensers. You put your hand underneath and it goes pshh. So I listen for that, or listen for the faucet to come on, the sink. Nothing. I hear the door open and they're leaving. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, really? You can't take the time to wash your hands? It just irritates me. So, and that's something else too. Okay. There's all kinds of people out there, After I get done using the toilet, using a stall, whatever, and I get done, I look behind me. Okay? I check the seat out. Did I leave any evidence behind that I've been here? And if there's something there, usually it's just a butt hair. I'll get rid of it, okay. But other people, a lot of people will they just don't care, all right? They get done, they done their paperwork, and they just leave the stall. They don't look back for nothing, So here I come into the stall to use the bathroom, all right? Open up the door. I'm looking at the seat. No. I mean, I'm seeing, like, they used the stall to take a leak, okay, instead of the urinal. They didn't raise the lid. There's pee all over the seat. So I'm like, so if there's somebody, if the bathroom's busy, you don't want to leave the stall for a minute. Someone will take it, and then you'll be like, oh, man, I gotta go. So I make sure the toilet is flushed, and then I get some TP, and I dip it in the water, and I wipe the seat off, throw it in the toilet, grab some more to dry it off with, so I can set in a clean, you don't want to sit on some nasty, something where their butt crack, their upper butt crack got some nastiness up there, and then go home and sit on yours, and then everybody else is sitting on the toilet. It's a domino effect. It can be. You try to stop it at a point, so at least yourself stays clean. You know what I mean? So you gotta. If there's nobody in there, I'll go out to the sink and get a paper towel and then get it wet and then wipe it off so I can use it and not have to worry about what I'm sitting on. Here's another time. Something else I'm kind of funny about. My dad always taught me not to, don't use so much toilet paper if you don't need to. Same with paper towels. You don't need a whole lot of paper towels to dry your hands off. Save things. Don't waste things, So here I am, I'm in the stall, okay? I hear somebody washing their hands. Awesome. I just want to yell out there, that's awesome, dude. Good for you to wash your hands. But then he'd be like, creepy toilet guy. What is he doing there listening to me in here, But, so I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. Okay. They washed their hands. Good, good, good. All right. Here's the paper towel dispenser. Okay. They got 3. Okay, that's more than enough to dry your hands off. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, what is he doing? Using it for a bath towel? Why does he need so many paper towels? And then I'm almost ready to go knock on the stall door. Like, hey, man, what are you doing with all them paper towels? That's just a pause. But other times you hear this. Okay, they wash their hands. Okay. I'm like, what? And they just took down an oak right there. That was like one tree. I'm like, oh my gosh. What is going on? Why do they need so many paper towels? After I'm done, I use 2. 2 does me good. My hands will air dry not too long after I leave the bathroom. I've gotten them dry enough, they'll be fine. They'll be just fine. It just baffles me. Because, yeah, I'm about the environment, I don't like the litter, and I don't like to see people litter, throwing trash on the ground. It's unnecessary, using too much, paper goods unnecessarily. I'm not real good about recycling. We don't have a recycle bin at my house. A lot of people around Oklahoma have been issued, the blue dumpster, and then you got a gray dumpster. One's for plastic and all kinds of other recyclable goods. The other one is for just general, waste, bags of garbage. So that's good. I don't live in the city limits where it's law to have one, or you have to have one and use it. Used to save cans. They brought so many gnats and flies around my house, it just got too out of hand, so I didn't do it. So I'm not good about the recycling thing, but I do congratulate or say that's awesome to people for using them for recycling. I think it's awesome. So like I'm big about you know, fire safety. Be careful, don't start a fire. I told this story before. Both of the apartments I used to work at, I'd done a little portering. The first one was the biggest one because I was a groundskeeper painter, a painter groundskeeper, because I did both of them at this place. It was a small community, so I had other positions to take care of. The groundskeeping was one of them, and I got nominated for the Zenith Awards like 4 or 5 times because of how I did. I was very picky and particular about my grounds, and one of the biggest things that was my pet peeve was cigarette butts. People would flick them out, still lit, and we're in the summer, and there's little piles of leaves here and there, easily start a fire, and I've seen it happen many times. They'd be sitting on their deck, smoking. They get done, flick it out there. It'd land somewhere where it'd find some dry stuff, start a fire. Burnt the back of some apartments 2 or 3 times. Second floor, standing up there, smoking, drop it down. It happened one time right in front of me. I was picking up trash, and a lit cigarette butt landed right down, like at my feet. They didn't see me down there. I'm like, whoa, okay, what balcony is that? So I went in, and I went up to make sure I had the door number where the people lived, and I went into my manager. I put the cigarette butt out, and I went into my manager. This is the manager I didn't like. I went in and I said, this just landed at my feet while it was still lit. And she's looking at me, and she goes like this. Grins. And I'm like, okay, I can see you're not going to do anything about it. So I just left. Didn't get along with her good at all. So at the first property I worked at for 5 years, I come up with little pots with sand in it, and if I noticed people were flicking their butts out there, and I would see, I looked at the kind, what it was, Marlboro, Winston, Pall Mall, whatever, Echo, and I would go by their door and I'd see some same cigarette out there, and I know it was them. So what I would do was I would pick up the area, and then I would go get them a cigarette butt pot and put sand in it. I would put one of their cigarette butts in the sand, and then I'd put it by their door. And I'm going to tell you about the one time this didn't go over too well, okay? Okay, the maintenance man called me the butt Nazi, okay, because I was so anal retentive about cigarette butts. I got into him for throwing them out, So, this one apartment, first floor, I had noticed lots of cigarette butts outside their door. So what I did was, these people just moved in. They're pretty new. So what I did was, I picked up the cigarette butts, and then threw them away. And I did, but like I said, I took one of them and I put the cigarette butt can outside their door, and I left after that. So, they can see that they have that, and they'll start using it. And what I do when I'm picking up trash, I will empty that for them, get them all out of there, clean it up for them, and then go on. Okay, well, the next day, no, it was that same day, I come back by because you pick up trash throughout the day, you know. I come back by and my bucket's gone. I was like, where's my bucket? So there's a dumpster not too far from there. I just said, well, let me go see. So I look inside the dumpster. Flames. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. They threw the paint, they threw my little paint pot, cigarette butt pot into the garbage. I got it out. I went over back by the door. I put it back by the door. I wrote him a note. I said, I noticed that you are a smoker. I said, I've been willing to pick up, you know, your cigarette butts. I'd appreciate it if you would use the can. Okay? And I put this on their clippy thing. You know, put it on there. I left. I come back by later on. The can is gone and back into, no, the can is gone. I don't think it was in the dumpster this time. It was just gone. I was like, no, wait a minute. No, it was in the dumpster. I got it back out. And I wrote him another note. I said, I see how you feel about my cigarette bucket. I said, I will let the manager know how you feel about it. And then I went in and told my manager. I said, Heather, you know, I just got set up on the countertop and I was talking to her. I said, Heather, man, you wouldn't believe these people, you know. And I told her what I did about writing the note. I said, I'll tell the manager what, you know, how you feel about it. She's like, you didn't. I said, yeah. She says, go get that note off the door. I said, it's too late. I went back by there later and the note's gone. Oh my God, Jerry, don't ever do that. I was like, why not? She says, man, they'll call corporate and they'll complain about that. And then she says, I will get in trouble. And then you're going to get in trouble because it rolls downhill, right? I was like, yeah, I guess so. You know, I was like, man, I didn't think it was that big a deal, you know. And, well, she got on to me for that. She said, don't ever do that again. But anyway, gone over 17 minutes. Bathroom etiquette and cigarette butts today. Hope you enjoyed these stories. Hope I didn't gross anybody out. All right, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you all on the next one. Let me know if you have some stories about that kind of stuff. Leave them in the comments. All right, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry it's so long. Bye.